What's going on, everyone? I'm just a typical, average American here today to react and enjoy Americans trying to answer basic questions about Canada. Two parts to this. I will attempt to answer these basic questions about Canada as an American myself. I have a leg up in this particular contest because of all the reacting and consumption of Canadian knowledge directly into my brain, 99% of which has flown away, but those nuggets that have stayed may help me. And I'm just interested to finally see some other Americans who genuinely don't know anything about anything, just regular Americans, answer some of the basic questions about Canada. Because I always say, oh, most Americans really do not know much of anything about countries outside the US. And I do think that is true. I think the average American doesn't know much about Canada at all. Nothing against Canada, of course. We don't know much about a lot of places that aren't the most important thing to us. The United States, the most important. No. But yeah, kind of true. Kind of sad. But either way, I am very interested today to see if that is confirmed or denied. That I think an average American individual will probably not do well. I might do okay, or not. Let's see.
Hi.
Hi.
My name is Sydney.
Sydney, I'm Christina.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Where are you from?
I'm from USA.
Oh, okay. Whereabouts?
Do you know Boston? Yeah, the east side, 1 hour away from Boston, very small town. You probably don't know the name.
Okay.
What about you? Where are
I'm
you
from
from?
Canada.
Nice.
I'm
We're
from-
neighbors.
Oh, wow. So this is like a Canadian directly grilling, questioning the American face to face. Okay. That's funny.
Not much, sadly. I know some things. I've never been to Canada before.
Really?
I know we're neighbors, but I've never been. I've only been to Canada.
I mean, is that surprising? Most Canadians haven't been to the United States, I assume. Like most Americans haven't been to Canada. Despite how close we are, it is kind of strange. Depends on where you live. Anyway.
Canada, like transferring. So, I mean, I don't know. I know like some popular food. Poutine.
Oh.
Yes. What is
That's become my go-to. I know about Canada. Poutine. Yes, I know things.
Poutine, like the French fries and like the sauce, the gravy,
Yeah.
you know, all that stuff is really good. And
Yes.
maple syrup is
Of
really
course.
popular. And
Maple syrup. Yes, that is a go-to. Funny enough, a lot of these things, from what I can tell, aren't even that stereotypical. There's some truth to them. Maple syrup is popular. Hockey is popular. Poutine is popular. And why not? They're all great.
also, hockey is very popular.
Yes.
I don't know, just the stuff that everyone knows.
Right.
Not much. Not much. I'm sorry.
Americans answer basic questions about Canada. Okay.
Oh no!
Excellent.
This is gonna be really embarrassing. I'll try my best. Okay.
Was she? Was she didn't even know what she was here to do? That's funny.
Okay. Where is the capital of Canada?
The capital of Canada. Capital of Canada. This is a very tricky question to Americans. Americans will fall into the trap of naming the places in Canada that come right to mind. Toronto, Ontario, Quebec.
Is it
Some of those are not even cities.
Toronto?
This I would think would be the number one answer for Americans, to say Toronto. I don't know why Toronto is so popular in the United States. It is the first thing that comes to mind for Americans.
Close, but no.
But it's Ottawa. It's Ottawa.
Quebec.
It's close to Quebec though. Starts with an O.
Oh. Oh man.
Or like all.
This girl doesn't even remember Ottawa. I bet she'll remember it once she hears it.
Ottawa.
Ottawa.
Yeah.
I knew that maybe at some point in my life. This is
Okay, so what I'm getting is I do have the brain of an average American. These are the same exact things I would say. Yes, I've heard about Ottawa at some point in my life. I heard that word. Yeah.
This is not starting out good.
A lot of people think it's Toronto just because it's
It's
the
so
biggest.
Yeah,
biggest
yeah.
city.
Okay.
I was thinking Toronto because it's such a popular city. So
Yeah.
that was like my first guess, but I mean I've definitely heard Ottawa.
Who is the
Toronto is just like the most memorable name ever for some reason. Toronto. It's very unique. Who is the president of Canada? President of Canada? There's no president.
president of Canada?
It's a prime minister.
No.
Oh, she doesn't know. Oh, she doesn't know that it's a trick question. I mean, there's no president. There can't be. It's a prime minister. It's Justin Trudeau.
It's a trick question.
Is there no president?
Yes, there are no presidents in
Okay.
Canada. Do
Oh.
you know what it is instead?
Not a king.
It's not a king. You know, I would actually expect a lot of Americans to know this one, to be honest. At least know Justin Trudeau as a political figure who's pretty important in the global political landscape here. So I actually would have expected a lot of Americans to know this one.
Oh, thankfully. It's a prime minister.
Oh.
Yeah.
But I don't know who.
You don't know who it is?
I've heard of him, but
Okay.
I can't remember the name.
It starts with a T.
Yeah, that's going to be the theme for all these questions. Like Americans have heard a lot of stuff about a lot of places, but we don't remember any of it until you say it, and then we get to go, oh, yeah, I knew that.
He's known from his like flowy hair, his young looks. It's a very French name.
Yeah, this is why I can't remember.
Truman? That's very French. Trudeau.
Trudeau.
Justin Trudeau.
I never met anyone named Trudeau before.
That's surprising to me.
It is a very
When was this made? When was this video made? 1 year ago? No, she should probably know that one.
famous name
Oh,
in Canada
okay,
for sure.
okay.
Yeah. What's the population of Canada?
Population of Canada?
Uh,
I don't even know the population of the US.
what? Okay. I don't know. Maybe she is representative of the average American. Now I'm questioning myself. Was I giving the average American too much credit? Oh gosh, I'm gonna wonder from now on. I was thinking the average American knew more than I thought. Now I'm starting to think the average American knows less than what I thought. Oh goodness. America has over 300 million people at this point, and Canada is easy to remember because it's a tenth of that, roughly, like 30 million Canadian citizens.
Do you know?
Oh yeah, I have a rough guesstimate. Yeah, I know the roughly.
Man, this is not stuff I look up on the internet.
She's calling me out directly. That's I do have that edge on her, a huge edge, that I've seen dozens of Canadian videos and reactions at this point.
Is it a million?
Oh yeah, definitely.
Millions?
Of course, like we're not that small.
A million. She thought there were a million Canadians in the world. Just a million. It'd be like a endangered species at that point.
No, you're big. But like, how many millions?
That's what you have to guess.
It's just guessing.
10 million?
No.
Is it higher or lower?
Yes, thankfully it is higher.
Okay, 15 million?
No.
25 million.
Okay.
Actually,
Higher or lower?
higher.
Higher? 30 million.
Very
Thank
close.
you.
31. 33.
It's between 35 million to 33 million. Like it's
Okay. We can argue on the semantics here. I got 30 million about. I was close enough.
between like when I looked at it, it was at least 33 million. Oh, 38.
Oh.
Oh, goodness. 38. That's actually far enough from 30 that I'm kind of wrong. Dang it. I was so confident on that too. 38 million, nearly 40 million. When it's like 25% more than your guess, then I'm wrong.
Oh.
It's become even more.
Yeah, you guys are populating. You're getting more people. You know, COVID, because of COVID, people are having
Baby
more
boom.
babies nowadays.
Right.
Boom. What's the official language?
What is the official language of Canada? This one confuses me sometimes. Does Canada as a nation have two official languages or one? Because obviously English, The only question is French an official language of Canada, or just Quebec, or other provinces maybe?
Language of Canada.
Is it French?
It's one of them.
And
Ah.
English.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think a lot of people know that.
And then if you want to work for government of Canada, you need to speak both French and English.
Oh, wow.
Wow. Is that true? Is it that strict? That's impressive, for one thing. For some reason, Americans are aware of the phrase French Canadian. French Canadian. So they know French is a big part of places in Canada, but they have no idea where or what or why.
Yeah. So if I were to want to work at the embassy here, I would have to speak French fluently. Bonjour,
Wow.
je m'appelle Sydney, je suis Canada, mais je ne peux pas le français très bien maintenant.
Ooh, sounds like a native speaker.
What's the national animal of Canada?
The national anthem of Canada. Would most Americans know this? I watched, like, Whose Line Is It Anyway? With Colin Mockery. And he always made jokes. He's Canadian. He made jokes about Oh Canada. So I know it's Oh Canada from a specific series of events. And I watched Degrassi, The Next Generation, where at some point Oh Canada was mentioned. Did this girl watch Canadian TV shows?
Oh, I knew this like many ages ago.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think. I'm trying to picture the animal in my head. Is it like a beaver?
Yes.
Oh, wait. What was the question?
What's the national animal?
National animal? National anthem. I thought she said anthem. I'm sorry. National anthem. Anyway, national animal. I only know this one because of a Canadian quiz I took in a different video. I believe that's where I learned it. Because I was wrong. It's not a moose. It's not like a polar bear or something. It's a beaver, right?
I'm trying to picture the see pictures
Yeah.
on the internet.
They're a very interesting looking animal for sure.
Yeah, they're cute. They're
Yeah.
cute.
Yeah, I knew about the national anthem, but honestly, I did not know the national animal of Canada. Even like a month ago, I didn't know that it was a beaver. For some reason, I missed the train on all the mascots, the Canada beaver mascots and cartoons, and never saw any of that. Never knew about the beaver.
Do you know the national animal of USA?
Isn't it the bald eagle?
Yeah, the eagle. We know each other well.
Yep, of course. As soon as she turns the tables and asks the Canadian, they immediately get it correct.
We're neighbors.
Yeah. Canada is bigger than the US, yes or no?
Canada is bigger than the US. Well, I randomly watched a video that said Canada was the second largest country on the planet, behind Russia. So, by definition, bigger than the United States. Although I never truly appreciated just how massive Canada is.
It always looked like a similar size, yeah?
But one is definitely bigger.
Honestly, I
That's not the dumbest thing to say. I actually have thought that earlier in life when you're given the map. The scales, like, are similar. How they draw it on maps. It's not so much bigger on a map that it's immediately obvious.
think Canada is a little bit bigger.
This is your final answer?
Yes. Dun, dun, dun.
Yes, you're correct.
Woo!
Canada is actually the second biggest country in the world.
Wow, you're smart. Like the second biggest country.
You have to know it when you're a Canadian. It's like,
Yeah, you know your facts. It's your
yeah,
country.
you need to
Okay.
know some of those facts.
Okay.
Can you draw the Canadian flag?
Somewhat. Yeah, I know.
Can you draw the Canadian flag? I would accept. How can I do this? Paint online? Is there an online paint? This thing? Okay. I would expect most Americans to get this correct. The Canadian flag is famous in America. It's really okay. We got a rectangle. We have a flag. 2 vertical lines. Okay. The red. What can we fill in? Paint somehow? Yes, red. Bam. I'm sure there's an official color of red. Oh man, the maple leaf. The maple leaf. It's very geometric. It's very pleasing looking. The maple leaf. Oh, there's a specific design to it too. It's very nice. Oh no, it's out. Huh, 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 huh. Like that. Huh, 3 points, I think. Oh no, I'm missing something. There's some detail missing here. Oh no. Oh no. Okay, this will have to do. Color it in. Flag of Canada. Perfect. I can't even tell if this is a Google image of the Canadian flag or not. Did I draw that? That looks real. Wow.
I mean, I know it's red. I know it's red. Yeah, let's do this.
You can do it.
Can you draw it?
I can draw it, but the one part is really hard for me to draw.
The leaf. Okay, so the leaf is hard. It's a specific, like, cool geometric leaf, like I swear.
It's not going to be totally correct, but it'll be semi-correct.
Okay, I'll
Okay.
I'll not look and wait.
Come on. Oh man, this is gonna be.
Oh, don't tell me that she doesn't even know the general. Like, even I can make a crappily drawn Canadian flag.
Be
Surely
hard.
she
Okay,
can.
Yeah, sure.
Get some of it right.
And then there's something else here.
I'm not looking. Oh, I'm
Oh, boy.
curious.
Can Canadians draw the American flag? Is it like very, very, very obvious to Canadians? You've seen it a lot. I would have thought most Americans could draw the Canadian flag. Maybe the two red bars are the forgotten thing because Americans are so obsessed with the maple leaf.
There's something here, but I don't know. Okay, I will say this is my final. I know there's a little bit more, but I'm not
Okay.
sure what.
Okay.
There's a little more that needs to be drawn in,
Oh, she's disgusted. She can't.
but
I like the fire.
can you give me a hint? Maybe I can like finish it.
You're missing some section. This could be
Yeah.
like a different form of a Japanese flag, but
It's true. It was just a circle.
you're missing some block type.
Give me a hint, like
Oh, yeah, no, she doesn't know what she's talking about. She doesn't know.
Third vertical.
it's like here.
Yeah, okay.
Like maybe like
Come on. Oh.
Okay.
Okay, we just need to put her out of her misery at this point. Just tell her.
Idea. You got the potential idea.
these are too big. These are big blocks. I don't
Actually,
know.
they're small.
Really?
These are small compared to your flag.
I mean, okay.
Definitely
Okay.
a lot better. The original flag
Okay.
will go
I guess.
up to here.
Oh, right.
What? She put rectangles floating in space? That's an interesting angle to go for.
I see it now. It's all coming back to me.
Yeah.
Of course. Why did I think of this? Oh, here it is. This is my beautiful.
Yeah,
Yeah, I think
beautiful.
everyone has issues with the maple leaf, though. To be
Yeah.
honest. Like, even I have issues with the maple leaf.
It looks like
Is there a strategy to drawing the maple leaf? Canadian flag emoji. Oh, there's an emoji. Oh, wow. Yeah. You got to get the. How do I make this a little bigger? Okay. You have to get this first part at the bottom by the stem where it kind of goes left and right. And the leaf faces a lot more upwards than I thought. But I knew there were 3 points on each leaf. I'm desperately defending this. Desperately defending my terrible Canadian flag. Oh, I can't tell which one's real and which one's not. Wow. Okay, moving on.
fire.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, like
It was a good attempt.
50% maybe.
Okay. Done. How was it? She did worse than I thought, to be honest. The fellow American representative.
It was fun, but a little embarrassing because I think I only got like 30%, 20%. There's always new things to learn, and even
Yeah.
though we're neighbors,
That's the thing, isn't it? We're right next to each other. We're very similar. We're very reachable. We should know about each other. It's just like good to be worldly, you know? Learn a little bit about everywhere, but certainly Canada's an important partner to the United States.
I still should learn more from you.
It was a lot of fun on my
Yeah.
part too. It was a good experience.
Good experience.
Yeah. I don't know if I'll be able to answer as well if it was opposite to me. I'll give it a
I was about to say, let's flip the tables here. Let's ask the average Canadian basic questions about America. I would have to think they would do better than this. This set the bar very low.
shot.
I believe in you. I think you'll do better than I did.
Fingers crossed.
Yeah, fingers crossed. So today I answered or tried to answer basic questions about Canada.
And she did very well, and I hope
No.
this will make people more curious about Canada.
So if you like this video,
She's just scarred for life. We'll never look up anything about Canada ever again. This was by World Friends. I liked that. I really did enjoy that. I'm glad that they were willing to put themselves out there and look a little dumb answering questions. Oh man, this was quite embarrassing. Realizing that I forgot about a lot about my neighboring country. Being away for so long. I bet the Canadian girl would get 80% correct about US. Yeah, I am leaning that way as well. As a Canadian, I do wish Americans learned more about us. I live in British Columbia and heard from a friend that someone just over the border asked if we asked if we lived in igloos. Oh boy. Oh boy. I find it helpful to remember the maple leaf has 13 corners. Ah, there is a trick to this. There is a trick. Wow. I feel like Canadians know more about the US than Americans know about Canada. I 1000% agree. I think that is true. But I would be very interested to find out. I think they did do a part 2 to this, where they found out. I might have to take a look at that. Anyway, if you enjoyed this video, if you enjoyed this reaction, feel free to give it a like or leave a comment. And if you're interested in more videos like this, me reacting to Canada, Canadian culture, places, things in Canada that I've never seen before, feel free to subscribe for more. And until then, thanks for watching, and see you next time.